Mark, it's a sellout crowd for Friday's game, the biggest the bet365 stadium has hosted in the Championship. What does it mean to you and the players getting that kind of support?
That's incredible. I think we heard about that a couple of days ago, and that is brilliant news. You know, I think that the biggest thing you want as a player is to play in front of the biggest attendances you possibly can. And it drives you, and you know there's a feel-good factor there. It makes you want to go and impress and play. I think it's probably the weight of numbers and the noise that changes, and what the impact that has on you as a human being. So really positive, and just get behind everybody. Just have a good time. Make sure we get behind everybody, and whatever the scenario in the game, just make sure that we hear that noise all the way through in support of everybody, because it makes a big difference.
Are you feeling that connection with the supporters building game by game?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's fair. I think there is a real good feeling about the place. I said before, the players are in a decent place mentally and physically now, so it's not before time, and it gives you a platform to be able to go out and perform. And obviously on the back of that, the numbers that'll be there tomorrow, it's incredible. I can't wait for it.
Friday's game will be your 800th as a manager. How do you look back on how you've reached that landmark and everything you've achieved in the game so far?
Yeah, I've not really thought about it, to be honest with you, because it doesn't really matter to me. I think from my point of view, it's about success. It's about putting a brand of football out there that people want to go and watch, and obviously along with that, the 800 games obviously is a big milestone in terms of the longevity that I've had and managed in a career that's nearly 20 years now. But it's just another number, and it's a really important game. The biggest thing for me, or the bigger thing for me, is the fact that we've got a sellout crowd, and we're playing against Sheffield Wednesday, and we want to try and get a really good performance in, and you know, keep those people that are coming tomorrow, keep them wanting to come back.
How much are you looking forward to the future here at Stoke City?
Well, the future is tomorrow. You know, we've got this game, and that's all I'm focused on at the moment. The rest of it will take care of itself.
In terms of the here and now, like you mentioned, it's Sheffield Wednesday tomorrow. What do you want to see the team reproduce from recent performances, and where do you feel as though we can improve still?
It's obvious from our perspective, because we work in a way that obviously we work every day in a way that hopefully you get replication on a match day. So seeing that is pleasing, because you know that that's starting to sink in, and that is definitely the case. So more of that, more of the prerequisites that we speak about, the fundamentals that we want and the supporters demand, and we demand from the players, and now they're starting to demand from themselves. So that's a good process that's starting to happen, and I think that's you know, that's a starting point, and you can't get away from the fact that the excitement that'll be around tomorrow, and certainly the excitement that I feel, and I'm not even playing. So you know, if I was playing, it would be even greater, I think. But nevertheless, it's you know, brilliant to see a packed house tomorrow.
Since your appointment as manager, Stoke City have collected the 12th most points in the Championship. What have been the biggest challenges in that time, and what have you made of recent performances?
Performances have improved because we've got players back fit. I think, you know, if you look back at the start, and for probably the first 10, 11, 12 games, that we didn't have the availability of players to be able to make significant inroads, and it then obviously concertinas and the game starts to run out, and the fact that we've got everybody fit has been the biggest challenge, or now obviously it's a huge positive, because they're starting to get the fitness. So it's not just about availability of them; it's about fitness of them, and the availability to perform at the peak. And I think that's been a really big challenge, and the players deserve an enormous amount of credit for that. Allied with the support that we've had, because without that, it makes it really difficult. So I can't stress that enough, and hopefully that the supporters see it. Clearly they do, because they've continued to back the players really vocally, and that makes a big difference as well.